Neighbors who live near Castro's home are also reacting to today's decision. 10 TV's Danielle Elias is live in that Cleveland neighborhood with how the community plans to move forward. Danielle.
Well, Kristen, interestingly enough, it's not just the neighbors here who are relieved to hear that Ariel Castro will be behind bars for life, but so are police officers. I just spoke with a commander who tells me that this plea deal means for his officers, not only will it save tax money, but also it'll save anxiety for the officers from not testifying in that trial. And most importantly, he says it'll bring a sense of peace to this community once this house behind me is knocked down.
The name Seymour, it's going to be in everyone's ears. You're never going to forget this street.
International notoriety of this small Cleveland street after neighbors uncovered the despicable acts of Ariel Castro. A street Inette Perez calls home, a man Perez says she's known most of her life.
And it's very touching because they were right next to me all that time and I couldn't help them.
A tearful Perez tells us Castro tried to lure her in when she was young, much like the 3 women who were rescued. Today, Perez says she's happy to hear of his plea deal.
I'm glad that they did not give him the death penalty because I believe that he should live in a confined space as jail. He will never have to suffer what they did suffer, but at least he'll have every day to remember.
Across the street, 2 neighbors who say they were the first to hear Amanda Berry's cries.
Me decía, Amanda Berry, call the police, help me.
For 3 months, they looked out their windows and into those of Castro's, which are now boarded up. Through a translator, Aura Marti says she feels for his family.
She feels upset because of what happened, what he did to the 3 women.
Her next-door neighbor agrees with their neighbor Perez, saying Castro got what he deserves.
This way, he suffers every day, and also maybe in the near future he can say why he did it, and he can maybe say that he's sorry or ask forgiveness.
And that commander I spoke with also tells me that he hopes that the result of this entire situation, as gruesome as it may have been hearing the details, he hopes it gives hope to other families who have missing people, in hopes that they will return someday. Castro is expected to be sentenced later next week. Reporting live in Cleveland, Danielle Elias, 10 TV News.